Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Pwny Montana, and in this video, we are going to be going over run defense. Apparently, it's something that's really sought after still. A lot of people are still having a lot of issues stopping the run. So today, that is what I'm bringing you guys. If this video can get to 150 likes, I'll drop the next tip. That's the goal, 150 likes. We absolutely smashed the like goal for the last tip video. So if you guys can do that again for this video, that'll be amazing. But yeah, run defense. It's something that everybody is looking for. Everybody can stop the pass because the pass, you send a good blitz at it, you pretty much leave somebody super vulnerable to anything that's going on. But the pass is something that, the run is something that a lot of people still have a lot of issues with. So for this video, we're gonna be in any 3-4 odd playbook. Literally 70% of the playbooks have 3-4 odd in it. So this should come easy to a lot of people to actually find this. If you guys are running 4-3, I'm sorry, but that is just not the way to stop the run this year. It's sometimes you can get a hold of people on stretches and stuff like that, but eventually you'll start getting torched by halfback dives, fullback dives, and all that stuff, and people will run the ball down your throat. So today we are hopping in 3-4 odd. If you are a 4-3 runner, hop in 3-4 odd. I'm simple, because that is literally the best run defense in the game. It comes out of 3-4 odd. So we're going to be looking at edge blitz 1. And for personnel reasons, you want your two fastest linebackers in the interior linebacker spot. So where Kentrell Brothers is and Eric Kendricks is, that's where you want your fastest linebackers. Now, for over the top, I personally want to use Harrison Smith. So typically when you're facing a runner, they're going to be running towards the wider side of the field. It's very rare that people will run towards the weak side, but if they do, you have to be prepared for that. So one thing that you guys are going to want to do, and I can't showcase it here, is you guys are going to want to have the auto flip on for this type of run defense. So we're just going to come out and let's just come out and stretch alerts. Well, actually, you know what? Let's call it an actual play that people call. So we're going to be coming on halfback stretch. This is an out of I form tight, which is one of the hardest runs to stop in the game. And right now, if you guys want to run it to a one specific side, make sure that the safety that you want to use is like I want to use Harrison Smith. So make sure that the safety that you guys want to use is the safety that's going on like in the deep blue. So you see the edge blitz 1, everybody else is man covered or they're blitzing, and then you got that one safety that's in the deep blue. You guys have to put the safety that you guys want to use in that spot. So if you guys are playing mutt, you want secure tacklers, you want tackle supreme, unfakeable, guys like that with enforcer. So if they start running the ball towards you, you can shoot up a gap and be the one to close it with your player. That's why I chose the Vikings for this video, and Harrison Smith is going to be laying the boom on any run pretty much. So edge blitz 1, and I apologize for all the talking, but obviously you got to get these points across, because some people don't play Madden like that. So it's easier for me to not have to answer so many questions if I just get it throughout the whole video. So edge blitz 1, and what you're gonna, you know what? Let me showcase the run defense first, and that is literally it. They hike the ball, and as you can see, my man is there to pretty much stuff it behind the line. Now this is literally one of the hardest runs to stop in the game, but since we have the blitz coming towards the right side, because we have the blitz going towards the strong side, and that's why you want auto flip on. You want the blitz to be going towards the strong side. If auto flip is off, you'll always blitz the way that you're mainly blitzing, but if it's on, if they flip their play and make it so that the strong side is the opposite side, your play will flip with it. They can run to the weak side, but if they run to the weak side, you have enough people to actually clog everything up. Now, this play, for some reason, I don't know, I literally don't know why, but for some reason, the offensive line, especially on stretches, absolutely dumbs out. As you can see, this guy should have been picked up. But he just wasn't, and we're there for a stop for a loss. And this happens This happens a good amount of time. The only thing that absolutely destroys you guys on the runs is if somebody is sitting there breaking a tackle in the backfield. Now that's obviously a different story. That obviously makes things a little bit harder because, you know, abilities are cracked out in this game. But for simple run defense, this is literally one of the best things in the game. And as you can see, it's consistent too. It's literally something that a lot of people run. Now, the setup for this, extremely simple. All you have to do is pinch your D-line and spread your linebackers. That's it. Out of this specific play, is pinch your D-line and spread your linebackers. You don't have to crash them any which way. You don't have to contain. You can contain. I'm just going to show a contain right now. You can contain. It doesn't really make a difference on the contain. As you can see, we're there. Anything that's towards the outside is completely clamped up. Your user is pretty much there to contain anything that goes towards the inside. So if they start running, let me call it an ISO, or let me just call it a power play. So if they start running towards the inside, your user has to be there to help for that. So let's do it a couple more times just to showcase how consistent the play actually is. Like, this pretty much destroys like most stretches. Like I said, the only thing that's gonna hurt you guys is if you're facing one of the NFL 100 cards in Mutt and Eric Dickerson is literally breaking a tackle all day in the backfield. Now with your user, mind you, it is good to kind of wait. And the reason why you want to wait, and I think I kind of showcased this perfect right here. The reason why you would want to wait with your user just a little bit is because, for one, they might be running a dive. For two, you have a lineman, a slow lineman at that, who starts chasing you. Once he starts chasing you, it's easy to outrun him. Like I just did here, it's easy to outrun him and make him a non-threat while you still have a guy coming through the backfield. So if he actually ended up running a dive or try to cut back in, you have a guy there to actually help for that. You have your user there to help for that, because a lineman is not going to be able to catch you. It's just simply put with stats, and that's Harrison Smith, and he's not even one of the faster safeties in the game. But a lineman is not going to be able to catch you. This guy is blocking this guy. Everybody is blocked while your guy is simply just going to run right around this fat guy and be able to make a play. So say these guys didn't tackle him, your user is there to help clean up any mess that's there. Now let's call a couple different run plays just to help you guys, you know, so you guys don't think, hey, this only works against stretches. This works against every single run in the game right now. So we're gonna let's call ISO. Up, edge blitz. Same exact thing. We're there, and we wait a second. And again, we're there clamping everything up. Why? Because the lineman, he attacks me first for some reason. Because I take my user and I move him right in the middle, he attacks me first. So the lineman starts to attack me first, which literally leaves it so the hole is completely clogged up on dives. And then stretches are obviously super bagged up. The only thing that you guys have to worry about are little dive plays. But like I said, you have to clog up the hole which the dive is running through. Now he's gaining little to nothing there, which is exactly what you want in the run game, especially with a player like Harrison Smith. That time he actually ended up gaining yards simply because, you know, EA animations are a little bit weird. But this is literally the best run defense in the game, hands down. This is what competitive players are running. This is what pros are running. As you can see, Kendricks comes in once again for a stop for a loss on the dive. Now there's situations where you can literally shoot the gap yourself, but I wouldn't recommend it because obviously if your safety gets out of the play, you're pretty much crapped out on you're crapped out if they end up getting to that second level, because you're going to have no secondary help besides a cornerback. And we all know a cornerback in this game is not going to do enough to actually stop a good runner from being there. Now, again, we're simply just stopping the dive now. What's another play that we could run to showcase how good the run defense actually is? That's stuffing the dive. That's stuffing the stretch. What else can we run? Let's just go to play type and go to runs. Pitch. Let's see it stop a pitch. Now we're only running this to the right side simply because if you have the auto flip on, it'll flip it to the strong side. The weak side runs, those are cooked anyways. Like, you don't even have to worry about those. If they're running towards the weak side every single time, your user has to be on point, and that's pretty much it. But again, another one. Absolutely clogged up, lost behind the line. Once again, let's showcase that one more time. And all you're doing is pinching your line and spreading your linebackers. That's it. All you're doing is pinching your line and spreading your linebackers. And then you're there to clean up the mess with Harrison Smith. Oh, and for those of you guys who are super new to the game, to pinch your D-line, it's left on the directional pad and press down. That pinches your D-line. And then to spread your linebackers is right on the directional pad and then up on the left stick. And boom, that's literally the run defense that you need to get you through the day. Again, Harrison Smith, Kendricks are there to pretty much bag everything up. This is literally the easiest run defense that you guys can run for you guys to start literally destroying these dudes that are just spamming runs nonstop. Because the game has become that. The game has become a game of knowledge on how to stop things, especially run related. This is the best thing for you guys to actually slow down the run. And I truly can't even say like, hey, completely stop the run. I truly can't even say that because the way Madden works now, it's like you can run 4 times in a row and one of those runs you'll end up breaking it out. So, that's just something that EA is going to have to work on. But within that time, this is the run defense for you. This is the run defense that you guys should start running, and there's nothing else to it. My name is Pwny Montana. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys can take this knowledge onto the field with you and start stuffing some dudes that are just spamming the run, because it's just, listen, that's part of the skill gap is knowing how to stop it. But yeah, I'm out. Hopefully you guys stop getting torched by the run. 150 likes for the next tip video, and I will see you guys in the next one. As always, 2 fingers, deuces. Peace out, you guys.